What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to JBuck Studios, your home for reviews, reactions, and ridiculousness. And we're jumping over to Hulu, a Hulu original that was supposed to come out in the movie theaters. Hulu reeled that sumbitch in, and I'm very excited to talk about this one. It's the new Sarah Paulson Kiera Allen film, Run. A homeschooled teenager begins to suspect her mother is keeping a dark secret from her as more and more oddities happen. So is this new Run movie pack all of the twists and turns and suspense that you are looking for in sort of a thriller type movie? Let's find out. But before I get into my thoughts, let me know what you thought of Run, if you've already seen this one, or now, very much looking forward to it. I want to know in the comments down below. Now, let's get into some of the good. So yes, Run has finally made it to a platform. I mean, obviously it was supposed to be released in the movie theaters. Now, at home on Hulu, coming out this Friday, and I was very excited to check out this film because the thing is, this is coming from the same director, Anish Chagnanti. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. He was the same director of 2018's Searching film. He also directed Run, obviously, and I was a big fan of that film with John Cho. It has a wonderful mystery. It is very unique. If you haven't seen it, go and check that out. So with him being the director of this Run film, it gave me high hopes for this, of leading me through essentially a twist and turn filled mystery thriller, and I absolutely love that. And that is what we got here, is that this movie very much does lead you on this twist and turn filled. More information is revealed, then therefore showcasing, like, is this a good person, is this a bad person, who really here can I trust? And I myself love a good mystery thriller, so I was locked into this film, of leading me on this journey essentially. And the weird thing is, it starts almost like this happy-go-lucky, lighthearted take on this mother-daughter combo. But as the story continues, it gets more into kind of those thriller vibes, not the Michael Jackson ones, the horror thriller type vibes. And I really appreciated that because it went from kind of this lighthearted take to getting darker and darker and darker. And that darker take very much almost resembled or reminded me of Stephen King's Misery, that movie, if you've seen it, where a guy is essentially kidnapped. That feels very much present here, almost not really an homage, but very much reminiscent of that kind of a movie. And as more and more of that is revealed, along with more and more of those Misery vibes, like, it got suspenseful. Like, when it is ramping up the tension of scenes, along with the suspenseful music in the background, I was honestly on the edge of my seat. I was like, oh my god, what is going to happen? What is going to be revealed? Is this person going to get caught? So I loved everything that's really set up here. The suspenseful music, the darker tone, the thriller vibes. Like, honestly, I was sitting there and I was like, my palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. But aside from all of that, the two main leads here, Sarah Paulson, always turning in a great performance, and then Kiera Allen, who is sort of a newcomer and whatnot. She's done a handful of things. I thought that their chemistry here as mother-daughter worked perfectly because it does build up this motherly daughterly bond throughout the movie, and you find out that that bond then slowly deteriorates as these characters play out certain things in the film. Both of their performances, wonderful. They're both asked to do these different things. Sarah Paulson very much being that motherly, loving, and then darker character, and then Kiera Allen as being kind of trapped in a wheelchair and flowing throughout this movie of being like trapped in a house and desperation essentially. So I thought that their chemistry together worked, but also their performances separately also worked to the overall tone here in Run. However, here in Run, like I said, I loved the twists and turns and darker suspense feel throughout this film. But unfortunately, I think about like 60, maybe a little bit more, maybe 65% of the film was very much predictable. Mind you, it is playing into other films of this genre. It does follow a familiar path, and unfortunately, that's the biggest downfall to myself, is maybe I've watched too many mystery thrillers like this film, where I knew where certain beats were going to go. Again, there are pieces in here that other like 30-40% that completely threw me off, that threw in those twists and turns. That's what I appreciated. The other half that I knew was going to come and knew, like basically I figured it out from the get-go, really turned me off on this film. Again, it's that predictable nature, and again, it is maybe me watching too many movies. You out there might absolutely be oblivious to this and absolutely love all of the twists and turns. I unfortunately thought that it did take these familiar tropes and went some ways that didn't feel like it added to the characters, to the plot, and really resolving the mystery at foot. Overall, Run is this twist and turn filled kind of mystery thriller that I was on board for, with it featuring great direction, tone, suspense, thriller vibes throughout this movie, and performances that I thought really lended to everything else at hand, but with some aspects of Run being predictable, therefore taking away part of the movie for myself. I'd recommend checking out Run. Again, I am a big fan of mystery thrillers, twists and turns, and kind of shocking moments, and this Run film is full of those, along with some suspenseful feels throughout the film. In closing, I'm going to give Run 3.7 out of 5 crazy mothers. So what did you all think of Run if you've already seen this one, or now running to your couch to turn on Hulu this Friday, I guess? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. I'm curious what you're, if you're looking forward to it or what you thought of this film. Anyways, though, as always, thank you so much for watching. Watch some more videos up there or right over there, you know, brand new content every single week here on the JBuck Studios channel. I don't know exactly what is coming this next coming week. JBuck on Tuesday, SoCo Show, live SoCo Show on Thursday. Be sure to check that out. Follow all of my social media, like this video, subscribe to the JBuck Studios channel, and until next time, we'll see you later.